Hello, this is Lamadam. I hope everyone's doing well this evening. I'm here to do another reading for you all. Today we'll do the energy. We'll do an energy read for the weekend of St. Patty's Day. So I won't go into the full description and definition of St. Patty's Day, but I will say that a lot of persons are celebrating, a lot of cultures are celebrating all around the world, and stuff like that. Believe it or not, a lot of the Irishmen suffered a lot of grief back in the day, similar to slavery. Um, and so, you know, that's just a little back history. So, a lot of persons, they may say like, oh, well, you're celebrating, a holiday for a pagan holiday. You can say what you like, but like I said, you know, I'm kind of like touched. I'm multicultural, so I am Irish, and so that being said, I always want a reason to celebrate, always. So anyhow, yeah, let's do this reading. So let's get into it, guys. It's been a while. I'm sorry I've been away for so long. I have a lot going on. A lot of times I do my teachings, my readings, and stuff like that. And so that's what I've been doing. So we'll go ahead and open up this reading, and this will be a reading for an energy reading. I really enjoy doing energy readings. I will say that lately things have been really spicy out there. Oh man, I've been out there meeting new people, um, you know, just meeting new people, vibing with new people, new persons, and stuff like that. I noticed that I'm more talkative, more sociable, and stuff like that. So I've been enjoying meeting new people lately. So let's get into it, guys. Let's see what we can find. Let's see what energy we can pick up. Let's go. So the first card is Four of Pentacles. This could be an energy of someone or something. We're holding on to something very closely. Could be an earth sign, or it could just be a person that's in this energy, and they're holding on to their pentacles very closely, very tightly. They're going through some things in their life, and they're holding on to their sentimental values. They're holding it for dear life. Maybe they feel threatened. Maybe things are going on. Life is going on. People are lifing, and so maybe that could be what it is. But the Four of Pentacles wants to make itself known. Someone, I feel like this may be a person that's holding on to their pentacles, and they're like, you know what, these things matter the most. These things I are very dear to me. I'm going to hold on to these to the day I die. That's the type of feeling I get when I see the Four of Pentacles. What's crossing the Four of Pentacles is the Ten of Swords. Like I said, I see a desperation. This person is holding on to those pentacles. I mean, dear, they're holding very dear to those Four of Pentacles, as if someone will come and take something from them. Crossed by the Ten of Swords, this person is feeling pretty down. They could be feeling just really overstressed, overworked, just feeling like, just really depleted, and feeling like they've been working so hard. This could be a person, in the work field that's just working their fingers to the bone. They've just been working nonstop to the point to where they're like, hey, things are going so fast that I need to hold on to what I can, because I just don't know, type of energy. So what sits beneath the Four of Pentacles is the Six of Wands. While this person, I'm thinking of a person working, they're working, their workload is very heavy. This could be a person that is working very heavily and they're wanting to enjoy, the good life. They're wanting to enjoy the Six of Wands and be with friends and family. They're wanting to support and they're wanting to celebrate with persons, but they're unable to. They're so consumed with work, with responsibility, that they just haven't found time to do that. So, what could be moving from the past from this energy is the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords, um, they're needing to retreat. All they really have time for is sleep. This person, and I say a person, this person is exhausted with just life and its demands. It's like I don't have time for nothing. This is all I have time for is just to lay my head. I lay down and go to sleep, get up, go to work, same routine. I don't have anything to look forward to. So I feel like this person is overwhelmed with responsibility and the possibility of watching other persons enjoy life, but yet they're stuck, maybe at work. What sits above the Four of Pentacles is the Four of Wands. Now, so far I see the fours. So it's 444, which this is a spirit number, which is really just meaning that this is the beginning stage. It's the very beginning, and things are coming to play. I feel like this energy 444, spirit number 444, is a form of protection. No matter what, everything is going to be okay. It's just something that has to happen and that you have to go through it. This is just life. It's just a person lifing, but it's just the spirit guides maybe telling you that you are protected, that you will get through the hardest times. Just stick in it, just stick in there. That's what I feel. So yeah. So 444. Okay, what's sitting in the present energy is the Eight of Wands. Information is coming in and information is going out. So far I'm feeling like this could be very much like a work type of situation or just overworked, period. And communication is coming in, just letting their loved ones know, they're wanting to tell someone that everything, I'm working, right now, I'm sorry I can't get to you, but, I'm most definitely concerned, with what's going on, but I just can't be here, physically. But the information is coming in. So this information or this energy is wanting for their loved ones to know that, I'm working right now, I'm dealing with a lot right now, and they're wanting for a person to understand that they wish they could be there right now, be with you right now, but they're just so consumed with work or so consumed with life and responsibility that they're unable to do that. At the end of the deck is Ten of Pentacles. This is the energy where they want to be. They want to be in this prosperous energy. They want to be able to spend a lifetime with a person and with a family. They're wanting to spend their money. They're working so hard. They're wanting a chance to spend this money and with family, and they're not just selfish beings. They want to share with other persons. They want to celebrate. It's time. It's time. So let's see. The feeling that they may be going through is the Temperance. This energy is asking to modify their time, to delegate. It's maybe time to delegate and kind of put your boundaries up. Let persons or let your job know or let people know where to get off at. Like, look, I'm doing this. This is what I'm handling. This is what I can do. And other than that, you guys are going to have to find a way, or you have to get someone else on it. I feel like this is a demand. It's like, I need some healing. I need some self-healing, and I feel like the Temperance card, this energy right here, is just trying to delegate for themselves, and they're also trying to modify their time and their energy. They're spread thin, and this is just a reminder that, look, I'm going through a lot, but right now I need to take care of me. What sits above that energy, and or how people, persons may see um, this energy or this person, is by the Ace of Swords, which is correct. This means that, what I've said is possibly correct. This reading will, resonates with someone. Like I said, so far this reading seems to be an energy from a certain person that is just overworked, overwhelmed with work, with life, and right now they wish they could be somewhere else. They wish they could take time to be with family, vacation, things of that nature. But that's just not how it is right now. Right now, it's all about work, 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 work. They may be on a new assignment, but they just want their loved ones to know that I'm working so hard. I'm working. I'm doing this for us. I'm doing this for you. In the end, and I'm just hoping all is well. A hope or fear is the Eight of Pentacles. Like I said, they're working their fingers to the bone. They're really dedicated with their work and their job. They're on an assignment now. They're working. They're up late, up early, up late, and at this time, so far I see 88, so 88, and then of course the 444. So yeah, it's just kind of like a need, just letting letting the person know that I'm really working really hard. I'm really working hard right now. I hope that you can understand that. I hope you can accept me for who I am. Right now, it just happens to be, that I have to go to work. I have to make sure that my families are taken care of, that my livelihood is taken care of, and so that's my feeling towards it. Last card is the Four of Cups. Oh wow, we got 4 4 4 4. Yes, so you're highly protected at this time. Nothing is really satisfying you at this time. You're just feeling kind of unpleasant. You have these cups, meaning you have these love offers just sitting here. You're looking at them and you're like, wow, okay, what do they do? And they're not really, you're not really surprised. You're not really looking forward to these other cups. You're really hoping and wishing for something, I don't know, from the sky, just something that's worth your while. Right now, you're in a stalemate situation and you're just not feeling like yourself. You're not vibing high. So at this point, you're protecting your energy and your space and your time right now. So when, if persons are trying to come towards you or trying to make you to make a decision, it's asked at this time to retrieve and just, say, right now is not a good time. I'm not in a good space right now. If you're looking for an answer, I don't have one for you right now. It is what it is. So far, this is a reading. I feel like it has a lot to do with, like I said, lifing, just adult type of situations in life, how life, pulls you and drags you through. Right now, this person or this energy, would rather be with you, would rather be with their family, but right now they are needed at work. The workforce is calling for them. They're needing to make that pretty penny and, things of that nature. They're wanting their loved ones to know that I am okay, I'm well. I hope that you're holding it down, that you're keeping it together. And so, yeah, that's the reading I have for today. You know, so a little encouragement is for those out there that are working so hard. Things will get better. Like I said, this is a time too for you, for a person to really, just kind of introspect, just kind of look at the situation. Is this, you want to know who's loyal to you and who's not. You know, a lot of persons say what they will or what they won't, but you really don't know what they'll do until they're faced with situations, and so it's just asked at this time that while you're out there working hard and dedicated to what you do, what you enjoy doing, or what you have to do because somebody has to do it, you're at the same time hoping that there'll be someone at the end of that phone. There'll be someone, at that door. When you open that door, there'll be someone that you can come home to. There'll be someone that will accept you and love you and welcome you. And so I am hopeful for you and others out there. I hope you enjoy this reading. This is one reading out of many. This is La Madame. You have a good night.